then maybe it's time to do an audit. Maybe it's time to do an audit and say, hey, environments change. And so what do we need to stop, start, and continue, just like any other business strategy? I think there is, and I can say this wholeheartedly as a person of color, I think there's a reticence to come and look at and inspect and audit DEI activities, just like any other business activity. And they have to be looked at and refreshed and made sure that they align to core business strategy, just like everything else in your organization, to stay viable and current. I think we realize we've done a lot of things well. We've done some things that aren't feeling right? And ultimately, I think, this is a thesis, a hypothesis, but generally when something is not feeling connected in this space, what's typically missing is that connection to creating a sense of belonging in the employee experience. If you do all of this perfectly, yes, you want your workforce to mirror the population to mirror the population where your organization sits. And you want your leadership teams to reflect, gender diversity and all the different markers of diversity that exist. But it's not as simple as that. Ultimately, you want to create a culture where people want to come to work. We start talking immediately about diversity in terms of, categories of representation and equity of male, female, but ultimately what we are all designing for is to make sure that the best and brightest people can come to our tables and bring their ideas and voice them freely without fear of retaliation, without worry about being ostracized, so that the company performs to its best and highest good. And so I think that is what you're striving for. And so you can, truly begin to define diversity in that ultimate sense of the word. If you have a market that feels homogenous from the outside, how do you begin to acknowledge and design for or highlight if the company is really allowing for diversity of experience, age,